Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. If you've been following the latest buzz in the Korean entertainment world, then you already know something big just happened. Today's video dives into the emotional and jaw-dropping revelation made by none other than Tsai about her boyfriend, Seo Joon. After weeks of silence and speculation, she's finally spoken up, and what she shared left fans around the world absolutely stunned. From mysterious hospital visits to an outpouring of love from the global K-drama community. This is one story you won't want to miss. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest celebrity news. Let's get into it. For weeks, rumors had been swirling across social media, forums, and news outlets about Korean superstar Seo Joon's sudden absence from the public eye. Fans noticed his unusual silence on social media, canceled appearances, and the fact that even his closest industry friends had remained tight-lipped. Theories exploded overnight, ranging from health concerns to emotional burnout or even relationship troubles. But not a single official word had been released. Until now. In a move that shook the entertainment world, American actress and artist Tsai finally broke her silence. The actress, who has been romantically linked with Seo Joon for the past year, took to her Instagram account late last night to post a heartfelt and emotionally charged message that left fans in complete shock, and in many cases, in tears. The post began with a simple yet powerful line, "I can't stay quiet any longer." It was accompanied by a candid photo of her holding Seo Joon's hand, his face out of frame, but his signature bracelet visible enough to confirm it was him. The image, raw and unfiltered, immediately went viral. But it was the caption that followed that truly stunned the world. Lauren revealed that Seo Joon has been battling a serious and deeply personal health crisis, something that had begun affecting him even before fans noticed his absence. "He's been trying to fight this quietly," she wrote, "because that's who he is. Always putting others first. Always smiling even when it hurts." Without disclosing the exact medical condition, Lauren shared that Seo Joon had been hospitalized multiple times in recent months, undergoing tests, treatments, and even therapy sessions. "It wasn't something we ever expected. One day he was training for a role, filming non-stop, being the Seo Joon everyone admires, and the next he was being told to stop everything," she wrote. Fans who had long speculated about his weight loss, pale complexion, and canceled projects now had some clarity, but it came with immense heartbreak. Lauren's message continued with intimate details about Seo Joon's struggle. "There were nights he couldn't sleep, days he couldn't speak. He told me he was scared, not of the illness, but of disappointing the people who love him." What followed was a tidal wave of emotion across the internet. Fans flooded Lauren's posts with messages of support, while hashtags like #StayStrongSeoJoon, #WeLoveYouSeoJoon, and #LaurenandSeoJoon trended globally within hours. Even those who had doubted their relationship began to show immense respect for Lauren's bravery in speaking out, praising her for putting love above public image. "I know he wouldn't have wanted me to post this," Lauren admitted in the caption, "but watching him suffer in silence was harder than anything else. He's done so much for his fans. He deserves their love now more than ever." Within just 24 hours, the post had over 7 million likes and more than 1.2 million comments, including responses from celebrities, industry peers, and fan communities. Fellow actor Park Bo-gum commented with a simple, "We're all with you, brother." Actress Kim Ji-won wrote, "You are loved, you are strong, and we are waiting for your smile to return." Lauren's agency later confirmed the authenticity of the post, and shortly after, Seo Joon's own agency finally released a short statement. "We are deeply grateful for your concern and support. Seo Joon is currently focusing on recovery, surrounded by his loved ones. We ask for your continued understanding and privacy during this time." Though brief, the message did little to calm the emotional storm that had already swept through the hearts of millions. Fans began sharing their own stories of how Seo Joon had touched their lives, through his roles in Itaewon Class, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, Fight for My Way, and countless interviews where he radiated humility and warmth. "I watched his dramas during the darkest period of my life," one fan from the Philippines wrote. "He made me feel like things could get better. Now it's our turn to give him hope." The most surprising reaction came from the Korean public itself, known for its often critical view of celebrity relationships. But this time there was no criticism, only support. Lauren Tsai, once a mysterious figure in Korean media, is now being praised as a beacon of strength. She showed us what love looks like, not in words but in actions, one Korean netizen commented. Meanwhile, fan-led projects have already begun. A digital campaign called Letters for Seo Joon has been launched, where fans can submit messages of support that will be printed into a physical book and delivered to him. Others have organized donation drives in his name, contributing to mental health charities and hospitals, honoring the battle he's facing. And yet, despite the outpouring of love and support, questions still linger. How serious is Seo Joon's condition? When will he return? Will we see him again on screen? Lauren did not answer these questions directly, but perhaps she didn't need to. Her message made one thing crystal clear. He is loved, he is fighting, and he is not alone. In an industry often accused of being superficial, where image is everything and silence is survival, Lauren Tsai's post shattered the mold. It reminded the world that behind the glamour, behind the cameras, and behind the perfection, celebrities are human beings, capable of hurting, of fearing, and of needing help. As fans continue to process the emotional revelation, one thing has become undeniable. Park Seo Joon's battle has united people around the world in love and compassion, and that, perhaps, is the greatest legacy any star could hope for. For now we wait, we hope, and we send every ounce of our strength to the man who once gave us so much joy. Come back stronger, Seo Joon. The world will be waiting. Arms open, hearts ready, and eyes filled with tears not of sadness but of pride. As the days passed following Lauren Tsai's emotional revelation, the atmosphere among fans remained thick with both concern and solidarity. For once, rival fandoms set aside their usual competition and came together with a unified voice. You're not alone. Park Seo Joon. Fan cafes, YouTube fan edits, and even major K-drama news outlets dedicated space not just to cover the story, but to celebrate the person Seo Joon truly is. Not just the actor, but the man behind the fame. People began revisiting old interviews where Seo Joon, always poised, hinted at the pressures of stardom. I smile a lot, he once said with a soft laugh. But I've learned that smiling isn't always the same as being happy. At the time, the comment was brushed off as a joke. Now, rewatched under the weight of his condition, those words strike like a cry for help that nobody heard in time. Behind the scenes, sources close to the couple revealed that Lauren had been by Seo Joon's side every step of the way, through hospital visits, therapy sessions, and sleepless nights filled with fear and uncertainty. She didn't just support him emotionally, one insider shared. She fought for him when he didn't have the strength to fight for himself. Another industry professional noted, she kept his world together quietly while the rest of us were wondering why he disappeared. It wasn't just the fans and friends who responded. Even brands and business partners showed respect. A major luxury fashion house that had Seo Joon as a global ambassador announced they would be postponing his upcoming campaigns. But instead of canceling the contract, they issued a statement of support. Health comes first. We stand by Park Seo Joon and wish him a full recovery. What made this entire moment even more impactful was how Lauren Tsai handled everything with unwavering grace. She did not post to gain attention. She did not give interviews. She did not capitalize on the situation. She simply spoke up when silence was no longer helping the man she loved. That act, so brave and selfless, transformed public perception of her almost overnight. The woman once labeled a foreign mystery by Korean tabloids is now praised as the guardian angel of one of Korea's most beloved actors. But perhaps the most heartbreaking part came days later, when Park Seo Joon himself made a rare, handwritten note addressed to his fans. Though shaky and short, it was posted on his official fan cafe and read, I wanted to say thank you. I don't know if I deserve this much love, but I'm receiving it with a full heart. I will do my best to recover for myself, for those I love, and for all of you. Please keep smiling even when I can't. I'll come back when I can stand tall again. Until then, don't forget me. It was simple. It was human. It was everything his fans needed to hear. The letter sparked another wave of emotional response. Fans began writing their own handwritten notes, sharing stories of how Seo Joon helped them through hard times, how his characters gave them strength, or how simply hearing his laugh made their days better. One young girl battling cancer wrote, "You gave me courage through the screen. Now it's my turn to give you courage through my prayers." Across the globe, candlelight vigils were held. In Seoul, fans placed flowers and messages outside one of his filming locations. In Tokyo, a subway station billboard lit up with the message, "Seo Joon, take all the time you need. We'll be here." In Jakarta, fans released white balloons into the sky with messages tied to them, symbolizing hope and healing.